Thursday. It's holiday baseball here on WGN Sports. The Hyundai leadoff man kicks off our coverage. The Cubs hosting the Seattle Mariners in a Labor Day matinee. Hope your holiday weekend is going well. I'm Len Casper. Jim DeShays will join me a little bit later. The Cubs need a win desperately. They not only lost the last two of the series against the Brewers, they got shut out in both games. Let's update the standings. The Cardinals split a day-night doubleheader with the Reds, so the Cubs right now 3 games out in the division. They're holding the second wild card spot, 2.5 ahead of the Phillies. The Cardinals are hosting the Giants today. The Brewers have a tough series coming up against the Houston Astros. We'll check down on the farm, a Cubs minor league report as the leadoff man rolls along.
When you live at Park Vista, you enjoy worry-free retirement living with all the comforts of home, leaving you with just one thought.
Why didn't I?
Why didn't I?
Why didn't I move to Park Vista earlier?
With a broad range of lifestyle and care options, we provide numerous services and activities, including our It's Never Too Late program, helping our residents enjoy the full benefits of today's technology. Park Vista in East Moline, retirement living at its fullest.
What are you waiting for?
Did you know that Candlelight Inn caters and can accommodate you for any special occasions? We have banquet space for every celebration. Whether it be a wedding rehearsal, birthday party, staff party, we do it all. Having a celebration at another location? We can come to you. Large or small events, we can customize any event to make it exactly the celebration you had envisioned. Call or stop in today to learn all about our banquet and catering options. Candlelight Inn, serving our communities for over 50 years. Located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton on the riverfront.
Quit throwing money away. Save money instead. The new unlimited plan from U.S. Cellular is now just $30, the best value in wireless. Plus, our award-winning network just got even faster. It's time to stop wasting money. Visit U.S. Cellular today and get the best value in wireless. Unlimited data for only $30 a month on a network ranked #1 for network quality performance. Building your next generation network.
Smart buying decisions are made at Majeski Motors.
Save thousands on late model, low mileage, top quality pre-owned from Majeski Motors in Sterling, Illinois. Get pre-approved at MajeskiMotors.com and search over 200 vehicles online with 20 brands to choose from, plus a Carfax buyback guarantee on every car we sell. At Majeski Motors, your satisfaction is our #1 goal. We invite you to stop in today.
Majeski Motors in Sterling, Illinois, and MajeskiMotors.com. Your smart choice for pre-owned vehicles.
To show you drink local and get your brood on. Buy brood gear at broodtv.bigcartel.com. T-shirts, koozies, and more. Get your brood on.
The Hyundai Leadoff Man is brought to you by your local Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Today is the final day of the minor league regular season, except for those teams headed to the playoffs. And the Cubs have a couple of affiliates that will experience postseason action, including the AAA Iowa Cubs, who are back in the postseason for the first time since 2008. And the South Bend Cubs will participate in the Midwest League postseason as well. One final check on the Cubs High A affiliate, Myrtle Beach. Here's Zach Bigley.
To say this season has been a whirlwind for Pelicans pitcher Jeffrey Passantino would be a massive understatement. The righty began the season with Low A South Bend, making the midseason All-Star team in the Midwest League before being promoted to Myrtle Beach, but he wasn't with the Pelicans for long. He had only been in Myrtle Beach for about a week when Pelicans manager Steve LaRue called him into his office.
Said, "You're going to AAA tomorrow to make a spot start." I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? You know, I haven't made a start all year. Getting up there and being able to experience that AAA time, facing some really good hitters, striking out some really good hitters, it was awesome. I'll forever be grateful for that this year.
After throwing 2 strong starts with Iowa, Passantino went to AA for a pair of appearances. With Tennessee, he fired 2 great outings again before heading back down to Myrtle Beach, where he's been ever since. Coming from new, uncertain places, Myrtle Beach stood out as a familiar place. Beach's Corner, a prominent cafe in the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk area, has been in his family for years. His grandfather helped run the restaurant, so he had many memories coming to the Grand Strand as a kid.
I came up here on vacation a lot of times and in elementary school and even before that. So I kind of grew up around here, grew up going to Beach's Corner. It's kind of a staple of Myrtle Beach. It's important to me, important to our family. So it's a great spot. I love coming here.
Both on and off the field, Passantino has set himself apart here with the Pelicans, inserting himself into a very potent starting rotation that is filled with possible big league talent. His performance in 2019 is a simple culmination of hard work that Passantino has put in his entire career. While he doesn't fit the normal build of a pitcher, the right-hander, who was the final pick of the draft in 2017, feels like this season is a perfect example of what he can do on the mound.
I just wanted a chance. I wanted to prove to everybody that, a 5'9" guy could go out and pitch, and you didn't have to be 6'4", you didn't have to throw the ball 96 miles an hour. And I try to take what I do well and apply it to the game and go out and try to beat guys.
On his way to Chicago and through one of the most unpredictable years of his life, Passantino is happy to see a familiar place through his journey. From Myrtle Beach, Zach Bigley, Myrtle Beach Pelicans.
Thanks, Zach. The Pelicans season finale canceled today due to Hurricane Dorian. We'll go first to third. A big no-hitter thrown yesterday. Next.
We're Team Tusky. Bring us your problems.
Rodents need to chew.
Tuskies can help with that.
Does your pet have fleas? Tuskies can help with that.
Does your dog eat food too fast? We're Team Tusky. Bring us your problems.
Fish tank cloudy?
Tuskies can help with that.
Want to hear songbirds in your yard?
Tuskies can help with that.
Cat hate his litter box? Tuskies can help with that.
Tuskies can help with your pets. Tuskies, Bettendorf, and Moline.
Tuskies help with your pets.
Frustrated about your cash flow? Denied claims got you down? Spend more time connecting with patients instead of worrying about claims. Let Tri-Medical Billing Solutions be a part of your team. We'll increase your cash flow by up to 20%. Contact us today for a free analysis and code review of your practice with no obligation. We're new to the Quad Cities but have 26 years of experience behind us. Visit TriMedicalBilling.com. Tri-Medical Billing Solutions. Trustworthy, reasonable, innovative.
When the storms hit, keep the water and wind out with a new roof from Advanced Construction and Improvement. We offer roofs from all price points, asphalt shingles to stone-coated steel and everything in between. Plus, there's our price match guarantee. We'll meet or beat any comparable offer from another professional company. See for yourself roofing options at one of our 2 locations. Advanced Construction and Improvement. Quality you deserve and dependability you can count on. Call for your free inspection and quote today.
Like a summer romance, a perfect tan, or a plate of ribs. Some things are just too good to last. Like the great deals on select models from Ford, America's best-selling brand. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. The final days of the Hurry Up and Save sales event end soon. So get here before pumpkin spice shows up in everything and these deals ride off into the sunset. Get Edge with 20% estimated savings, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards, or 0 for 60 financing plus $4,050 bonus cash.
Celebrating America's workforce. Happy Labor Day.
The Hyundai Leadoff Man has been brought to you by your local Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Wrapping up the leadoff man, the biggest story yesterday in the majors, Justin Verlander with a no-hitter in Toronto, his 3rd career no-hitter. He walked Kevin Biggio with 1 out in the 1st inning and then retired the final 26, and you see where he ranks on the all-time list. Only Nolan Ryan and Sandy Koufax own more no-hitters in Major League history. We have Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs, left-hander Justice Sheffield for the Mariners on a gorgeous Labor Day here in Chicago. And as we wrap up the pregame show, let's send it down to the field for God Bless America and our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the team today is 93-year-old World War II veteran Sergeant John Kelsey. John served in the Asiatic Pacific Theater and was responsible for decoding classified top-secret military maneuvers. Upon returning home, John served as a state police officer and criminal investigator for over 30 years. Boeing and the Cubs would like to thank Sergeant John Kelsey, along with all of our servicemen and women, for their service to our great country. At this time, please remain standing and join Wayne and Kathleen Messmer as they honor our nation with God Bless America, followed by our national anthem.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountain to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions and feelings of stress and grief that makes events difficult to handle. Whelan Presley Funeral Home will guide you through the aspects of funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. Whelan Presley is available to assist you in making funeral service arrangements that are individualized and designed to meet the needs of your family. At Whelan Presley Funeral Home and Crematory, you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need.
Get our biggest discounts during the Dog Days of Summer sale at Mills Chevrolet. Traverse up to $7,000 off. Equinox up to $8,000 off. Tahoe or Suburban up to $10,000 off. Silverado up to $13,000 off. Or get 0% financing during the Dog Days of Summer sale.
Get it all at Mills Chevrolet, the Quad Cities' premier Chevy dealer on North Elmore in Davenport.
Everybody
Everybody knows that modern Woodman Park has lots of awesome rides. But what people don't know is that before each game, my brother Kate and I personally inspect everything. We ride all the rides, check that they're all working properly, and make sure that there's plenty of food. Because my dad says it's our job to make sure everyone has fun at a Bandits game, even if your brother has to take one for the team. That takes one. Stop the River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Quit throwing money away. Save money instead. The new unlimited plan from US Cellular is now just $30, the best value in wireless. Plus, our award-winning network just got even faster. It's time to stop wasting money. Visit US Cellular today and get the best value in wireless. Unlimited data for only $30 a month on a network ranked #1 for network quality performance. Building your next generation network.
At Revel Jewelers, we offer the finest diamonds at the best prices. Visit Revel Jewelers for superior craftsmanship, value and service. Duck Creek Plaza, Bettendorf.
The following is a presentation of WGN Sports.
Holy cow! Yes! Oh, yes!
Live from beautiful Wrigley Field in Chicago, Cubs baseball on WGN Sports. Under the sunshine today, Mariners and Cubs open a quick 2-game series here on Labor Day. Welcome inside the booth. Alongside Jim DeShays, I'm Len Casper. We'll dig right into the pitching matchup. Kyle Hendricks loves pitching at Wrigley Field. Young left-hander Justice Sheffield will pitch here for the first time.
Yeah, Kyle Hendricks, a 1.79 ERA here in his home ballpark. Second best mark in all of Major League Baseball. Would like to forget his last one. He took a 10-1 lead into the 5th inning in New York. Could not qualify for that W. 4 2/3 allowed 6. He's had a couple clunkers already this year. He has come back and pitched brilliantly after each one of those, so we expect more of the same from Hendricks here today. Sheffield, young left-hander, top prospect in the Mariners organization heading into the season. This will be just his 3rd Major League start.
Cubs trying to turn it around here at home. Overall, they've been great here, but they have dropped 2 consecutive home series, 1 and 5 against the Nationals and the Brewers. New series starts next.
How can lower airfare mean higher cost? Because easier matters. Your fuel costs, auto mileage, pricey tolls, traffic jams, valuable time, and expensive parking all add up. See for yourself at easiermatters.com. Easier Matters at your Quad City International Airport.
If your air conditioner dies and the temp is boiling, count on Crawford Company to make you cool again. From award-winning service that's the fastest around to the most advanced Bryant Evolution equipment, Crawford's the right call. Right now, you can save on a qualifying Bryant system with energy rebates from Mid-American Energy. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
The summer clearance event continues at Yem Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Galesburg. Save $14,000 on a 2019 Ram 1500 4x4 Crew Cab, 28% off. Get 22% off a 2019 Jeep Cherokee and 28% off a 2019 Jeep Renegade. Drive home a new 2019 Dodge Journey and get 23% off with a great selection of new cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus a huge inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Isn't it time you said yes to Yem? Yem Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Galesburg.
Run with us in the unstoppable John Deere Gator XUV 835 and be prepared to go the extra mile. Because when others take rain checks, we take the wheel. With 3 wide seating, heat, and AC, this is the coolest, most comfortable Gator yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Run with us.
Run with us and take advantage of special pricing and finance options available now at Sinclair Tractor.
Easier Matters when booking your next flight. Use the True Trip Cost Calculator at easiermatters.com. When comparing fares to your next destination, look before you book and save valuable time and money. Easier Matters at your Quad City International Airport.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Takes them out to the ball game. Ford. inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Xfinity. Stay connected to your team with Xfinity, the exclusive internet provider of the Chicago Cubs. Advocate Health. We believe in making the most of life's amazing moments. Game day and every day. Cadillac. Explore offers at your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Cadillac dealer. Wintrust, home of Cubs checking and debit cards. Open an account today at wintrust.com/Cubs. Toyota, let's go places. And by Southwest Airlines, yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency.
JD is in there somewhere. We just couldn't find him. Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Stay connected to your team with Xfinity, the exclusive internet provider of the Chicago Cubs. Former Cub Scott Service wrote out this Mariners starting lineup. They run a lot. Malik Smith leading the majors in the stolen bases. You've got Jake Fraley, I believe, in center field. Kyle Seager will hit third at third. And Daniel Vogelbach, Tom Murphy in the lineup. We're going to have to check this lineup here because what I have doesn't match what I see on the graphic.
Yeah, well, maybe they made some late changes. We'll check in with the Cubs defensively. And it's brought to you by Ram. Hurry now for great deals during the Ram Summer Clearance Event. Schwarber, Hayward, Castellanos in the outfield. Brian gets third. Addie's in at short today. Javi Baez dealing with that jammed thumb. That means Robel Garcia gets a start. Rizzo first. Lucroy was really good behind the plate yesterday. He's back there this afternoon.
Underway as Smith thought about a bunt.
Kyle 9-9 with a 3.47 ERA. In this ballpark, as I mentioned, a 179. He's made 11 starts here and allowed a total of 15 earned runs.
Swing and a miss.
Fastball, change, and curve. The primary weapons for Kyle Hendricks.
Softly hit in the air off third. Wind is blowing in off the lake. Not very hard. 5 miles an hour, 78 degrees as we start. And lots of blue sky above. Boy, what a weird year for the Mariners. They started this season 13-2. And they've gone 45-78 since. They've basically been a 500 club, though, over their last 39. They've gone 19-20.
Yeah, got after that great start, then hit the skids. Had a 7-21 May. That's really their downfall. So not a June swoon, but a May, I don't know, dismay. It's been pretty ugly. Offensively, they've been kind of middle of the pack in many categories in the American League. The pitching has really struggled.
Smith stays alive.
There's been a lot of turnover, too, and they've got some key guys on the injured list right now, so it's kind of a watered-down Mariners lineup that Kyle Hendricks is dealing with.
Typically, when you have a season like this, injuries are a factor, and that has been the case for Seattle. Another 0-2. Got him on a curveball looking.
Yeah, we talked about Kyle's start in New York where he had that 10-1 lead and they put a 5 spot on him in the 5th inning. He couldn't get out of the 5th and qualify for the win. His curveball really disappeared. He didn't throw it in that outing, and I think he got influenced a little too much by the big lead. I don't know if he would say that was the case or not, but that's kind of what it looked like from up top. Maybe got a little too fastball heavy once he had that big lead.
Jake Fraley takes ball 1. Just his 9th major league game. And he was away from the Mariners for personal reasons over the weekend, reportedly attending the funerals of Rays prospect Blake Bivens' family. You may have read about that. Horrific domestic incident last week. Bivens' wife, son, and mother-in-law were killed. Fraley was Bivens' minor league teammate in the Rays system. Two balls and a strike on him.
He traded over here to Seattle last November from Tampa.
It's on the corner on a changeup.
One of 17 different players to make their major league debut for the Mariners this year.
Up in the air. Hayward went back a step, now comes in. And now probably their most dangerous guy, Kyle Seager, and he's been on a very good offensive stretch. He homered yesterday, so he is one homer away from 8 consecutive 20-homer campaigns. He's the older brother of Corey of the Dodgers. Takes a strike.
He too has spent some time on the injured list.
Yeah, he got hurt in spring training against the Cubs. Ended up having left hand surgery and missed the first 53 games. Swing and a miss on the change.
That would have included the 2 the Cubs played up in Seattle back at the end of April. Cubs won both those ball games. There you see where he ranks in franchise history in terms of the long ball.
That's good company right there.
A couple Hall of Famers ahead of him, and a Hall of Really Good in Jay Buhner.
One and 2 to Seager. Tom Murphy on deck, the catcher.
This is Kyle's first ever start against the Seattle Mariners. The only guy in the lineup who's ever faced him before. It's D. Gordon.
He held up. That's Paul Emmel, the crew chief, at third. StatCast AI powered by AWS. And that is a base hit. So Seager keeps the inning alive for Murphy. Mariners getting great production from behind the plate. He and Omar Narvaez, their catchers, collectively lead the majors in OPS 898. Cubs rank 5th. Murphy's got 17 home runs.
Excuse me, has a .663 slugging percentage since the All-Star break. Kind of an all or nothing approach. Hits the ball in the air, tries to lift and leave, doesn't walk.
Giants took him on waivers from the Rockies in late March, and then a few days later he was traded to the Mariners. These two teams haven't played a whole lot over the years. Cubs are 11-6 all time versus Seattle, including 4-2 here at Wrigley. JD mentioned that series in Seattle early in the season. The Cubs won both games 6-5 and 11-0. Ryan Blackney, the home plate umpire, calls strike 2. 1-2.
Ryan Blackney is getting the business from the Mariners dugout right now. We've seen pretty big strike zones over the last couple of days here. Blackney looks like he's inclined to call strikes here this afternoon.
Mike Estabrook at first, Bruce Breckman at second. We mentioned Paul Emmel, the crew chief, at third. working on Labor Day. Typically that is the case for baseball employees. Called strike 3. 2 punch-outs in the first, both looking for Hendricks. Cubs coming up when we come back.
Bullpen. Ghosting is bad. Don't ghost. Just tell them what's wrong.
How much dogs do you have?
I got 7 dogs.
Cubs win!
Welcome to Bay versus Ball Player. Today, we are going to find out who knows Chris Bryant the best.
All right, roll over.
You need something you can run to that makes you happy.
The guy who really started me out was friends with Sam, and then I knew Ray playing guitar. He gave me a guitar. But anyway, Ray was one of my first mentors because he's just a great guitarist. And then I hooked up with Sam, and Sam was like, you know, we did all kinds of stuff together, and it really turned out to be a really good part of my life, actually.
They moo like this. Moo. Bok, bok, bok. Oink, oink. Milk comes from a cow. There's a little red thing on the bottom, and it squirts milk out of it.
To learn about Bright Directions College Savings, its investment objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available online. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan.
I wish I had a cow now. I don't.
Now the Southwest Cubs starting lineup, they haven't scored a run since Friday, and they'll have to get it done today without Javier Baez day to day, and he might not even appear in this series after he jammed his left thumb. Hayward, Castellanos, Bryant at the top, Rizzo, Garcia, and Schwarber in the middle. Russell moves to short, batting 7th, and it'll be Lucroy and Hendricks, catcher, pitcher, 8th and 9th.
Mariners defensively, Braden Bishop plays left field. Jake Fraley is in center. Malik Smith has center fielder speed, but he's in right. Seager, Moore, Gordon, and Vogelbach third to first. Tom Murphy is the catcher. And there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Justice Sheffield. He's making his 3rd big league start. He's a former first-round pick of the Cleveland Indians. Was traded to the Yankees in an Andrew Miller deal, and then traded over here to Seattle last offseason in the James Paxton deal.
His first pitch to Hayward is a little bit inside. 6 feet 200 pounds. He's from Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Slider's his best pitch. Fastball is good. Sits around 93. He can touch 96 with it. He's got a developing changeup, but the slider's the swing and miss pitch for him.
Hayward trying to snap an 0 for 21. So he's hitting 151 as the Cubs leadoff hitter. The Cubs are 21-10 though, and he has hit leadoff.
One way to look at it.
We just give you the numbers, can't explain it. And again, we don't know if there's any connection to it, but Jason starting to slump as he was moved into the top spot.
Yeah, it's hard to know, and I think it can affect different guys differently. And when Joe asked him about it and they talked about it, he said, just be patient. Give me a chance to settle in there. And, you know, I think some guys like to be in the flow of the game before they get that first at bat. Having the first one can sometimes be a little bit of an issue for some guys. I think in a perfect world, you take a guy with a certain kind of approach and you say, this fits. He's patient. He'll take walks. He'll see pitches. He'd be a good leadoff man, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to translate once he's put in that role.
Another 3-2 home. That ball will hang up. A sliding catch by Bishop. They retire Hayward, and when you're not swinging the bat well, They tend to not get any luck either.
A couple days ago, he lined a couple sharp line drives turned into outs for him. So he hasn't been very fortunate. This ball not hit all that well, but there's a chance it was going to drop in front of the left fielder.
They really have 3 center fielders out there. Bishop, Fraley, Smith all play center field. And today Bishop and Smith are on the corners. Here's Castellanos. 2 hits on the homestand, the first 2 at bats in the first 2 innings on Friday, both home runs versus Milwaukee. Swinging strike. Sheffield's got a great Twitter handle at TopChef42, SHEFF. His uncle is Gary Sheffield. Had a borderline Hall of Fame career. Knocked down, and that's all Moore can do. It'll be a base hit for Castellanos. We should note the Mariners lead the majors in errors. They have not been particularly good defensively, and Moore is more of a super utility guy than he is an everyday shortstop.
A play that could have been made, but ruled not a play that should have been made, so it goes as a base hit for Castellanos.
Talking about the Mariners and some of their roster issues, Tim Beckham serving a PED suspension. J.P. Crawford is not with the team. He's got a hamstring issue. So Moore getting the start at short. Bryant takes a strike.
Young Mr. Sheffield, when he was a senior in high school, he was the Gatorade National Player of the Year. He went 10-0 with a 0.43 ERA. His uncle Gary was the first ever winner of that award.
Low and in.
Gatorade started doling out those awards in the mid-'80s.
Could be 2. And it is close at first, but Bryant is out. That's a 6-4-3, and we're scoreless after an inning.
A Coach House garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments. Our team will build it for you in just one day. Taking pride in every detail is the Coach House way. The best warranty in the industry. Coach House means matchless quality. More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We all want fast internet, but getting more speed usually means paying way more. Until now. Introducing Extreme Access Internet 60. Real high-speed internet that comes with a real low price. Finally, you don't have to compromise on your speed to get the price you need. Enjoy fast speeds up to 60 meg and powerful home Wi-Fi for $24.99 a month for a year. Get more speed for your life and your budget. Call 844-EXTREME2.
When you're looking for a new or pre-owned travel trailer, fifth wheel, or motorhome, call Pontiac RV before you buy. Pontiac RV is Illinois' largest RV dealer. Our volume buying power and lower overhead means you'll save on major manufacturers like Coachman, Keystone, Forest River, Tiffin Motorhomes, and more. With over 300 RVs in stock, see why people travel from all over the Midwest to Pontiac RV. Call or click PontiacRV.com.
Everything under the sun, Pontiac RV.
Double plays, fly ball hitter in his career, and he's got good speed. He's hit into a career high 9 this year, but has never hit into more than that in a single season. Here's Rizzo. Let's see if they can take advantage. There's a first pitch strike. One of the reasons Daniel Vogelbach is a Mariner is because of this guy. Vogelbach was blocked at the big league level by Rizzo. And that's One of the reasons he was traded to Seattle. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Remember, the Cubs in that deal dealt Paul Blackburn a pitcher as well for Jordan Prees and Mike Montgomery. The World Series champion in 2016. Floated into left. Pitcher covering third as Bryant will slide in safely. We'll call it a carve piece.
A little block flip floater.
Kudos to Nate Holm, because you know, if you're going to make a challenge in the bottom of the first, you've got to be 99.9% right if you're handling replay. And Nate gave Joe the thumbs up from the video room. They did overturn it. And it's Robel Garcia, the switch hitter. Way outside. Lexus Run Predictors brought to you by your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. Experience amazing. Swing and a miss.
See why that slider gets such high marks on the scouting report. It's a good one. Good tilt, good late break. Mariners starters have a 5.28 earned run average. That's the third highest in franchise history.
They have used 17 starting pitchers, and JD will name all of them here shortly. Actually, only 3 have made 20 starts. Gonzalez, Kikuchi, and Leak. They've had to use way too many starting pitchers this season. Two and two.
Sheffield was called up early in the year, worked out of the bullpen once, then sent back down to AAA, and he really struggled there. He had an ERA in the high 6s at AAA, was demoted to AA, and was really good there. And it's from whence he last came. He was down to their AA club in Arkansas.
So he eventually gets out of it. Cubs strand 2. Now after 1, 0-0.
A Coach House garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments. Our team will build it for you in just one day. Taking pride in every detail is the Coach House way. The best warranty in the industry. Coach House means matchless quality. More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We all want fast internet, but getting more speed usually means paying way more. Until now. Introducing Extreme Access Internet 60. Real high-speed internet that comes with a real low price. Finally, you don't have to compromise on your speed to get the price you need. Enjoy fast speeds up to 60 meg and powerful home Wi-Fi for $24.99 a month for a year. Get more speed for your life and your budget. Call 844-EXTREME2.
When you're looking for a new or pre-owned travel trailer, fifth wheel, or motorhome, call Pontiac RV before you buy. Pontiac RV is Illinois' largest RV dealer. Our volume buying power and lower overhead means you'll save on major manufacturers like Coachman, Keystone, Forest River, Tiffin Motorhomes, and more. With over 300 RVs in stock, see why people travel from all over the Midwest to Pontiac RV. Call or click PontiacRV.com.
Everything under the sun. Pontiac RV.
We got one guy down, our brother's down, but guess what? There's 41 other guys that are going to step up.
See the hard work and determination these players put in every single game Friday nights on the Quad City's only half-hour high school sports show. The Score, Friday nights at 10:30 on WQAD News 8.
Let's see who's got momentum, brought to you by First Midwest Bank. First Midwest Bank, helping you build business momentum. You have plans. First Midwest Bank has ideas. When Kyle Hendricks has had a bad one, he has followed up with a really good one this season.
Yeah, twice before he's allowed 6 plus in a game, and he came back and pitched a shutout one time in 7 innings, a 1-run ball the next. So we'll see what he has in store for us here this afternoon.
There's American League All-Star Daniel Vogelbach, 29 home runs, 81 walks. 1-1 the count. A correction. It's reported in a lot of places that Justice Sheffield is Gary Sheffield's nephew. They are not, in fact, related.
They are not.
Nope.
He is, however, related to Mr. Sheffield on The Nanny. It's his uncle.
Yesterday, number 29, the Big Dan.
I hear Vogelbach, I think Oglethorpe.
He's from Fort Myers, Florida. Second-round pick of the Cubs in 2011. And you see 500 games in the system before he got traded. And working another deep count.
That right arm could feed a family of 4 for a month. Big, strong guy.
And he lines out to Garcia. So Vogel back to the dugout. Here's Dylan Moore.
The Mariners and Jerry Dipoto is a very progressive thinker, very much into the analytics. This is a group with the second lowest ground ball rate in all of Major League Baseball and the second highest fly ball rate. So, you know, they're all in on that launch angle, it seems.
Outside to Moore.
The issue, though, that their home ballpark is not really home run friendly. Pretty good pitcher's park.
Scott Service in his 4th season managing the M's. A former Cub, later a Cubs roving catching instructor. They have not made the postseason since 2001. They've got the longest major pro sports playoff drought.
See a lot of late swings on 86, 87 from Hendricks because of that changeup.
Didn't get one there. Good take by Moore. I heard ZZ Top might be touring.
Well, that's a top 5 right there. That's look at the beard, young man. I'll give you $10 if you can tell me who that is.
Really? I'm gonna find out.
No, not without finding out.
He never said.
Not eventually. There was a time limit on that offer.
Popped him up. Lucroy was right on home plate.
Well, fans, check out the WGN Sports Game Zone to connect all the up-to-the-minute stats and information while you watch at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Escape your everyday shop. The Great Escape.
D. Gordon batting 7th. 327 career stolen bases, and that is not where he makes his living. Schwarber makes the grab. The Mariners go quietly in the second.
APJ explodes.
My reputation is impeccable.
And we've shaved the best for last.
Oh, no way, Dean's back.
What? New Bachelor in Paradise, ABC tonight and tomorrow.
Around here.
Born and raised. You?
Oh, Afghanistan.
Bull. Your dog tags don't match the name on your credit card. Until you get your lies straight, only one of us is getting lucky tonight. Cheers.
Yeah.
Stumptown premieres September 25th on ABC.
Whether it's Harrington's, Pints, or Oscar's Pub, the Bermuda Triangle has something for everyone to get lost in. Happy hour, daily specials, and live music. Harrington's, Pints, and Oscar's Pub. Your Bermuda Triangle.
Rock River Electric. We light the Quad Cities. Commercial, industrial, residential, and agricultural electrical services. Voted one of America's best. Rock River Electric. We light the Quad Cities.
Come experience the Weber way. At Weber Auto Group, our lot has grown. So has our family. We work with you to find the best fully inspected vehicle with the best pricing and in-house financing. We treat you right.
That's the Weber way. My dad personally chooses every vehicle that arrives in our newly expanded lot. And we always have our 30-day Weber warranty.
Experience the Weber way at Weber Auto Group.
If you're looking for a used car, we've got your baby.
Storm Track 8's The Beast, powered by Rock River Electric.
Whether it's Harrington's, Pints, or Oscar's Pub, the Bermuda Triangle has something for everyone to get lost in. Happy hour, daily specials, and live music. Harrington's, Pints, and Oscar's Pub. Your Bermuda Triangle.
Time now for the Advocate Injury Report. Advocate Health, we believe in making the most of life's amazing moments, game day and every day. Carlos Carrasco returning to the mound after being treated for leukemia. Worked out of the bullpen for Cleveland against Tampa last night. Great story.
Absolutely. So good to have him back in the big leagues. Kyle Schwarber takes ball one. He and Vogelback are tight, and when they were together in the Cubs system, people would misidentify them.
Yeah, I did once.
Kind of a similar. Did you really?
In spring training in a clubhouse when they were both first there.
There you go.
They weren't together, but I walked in and I saw, one big burly guy, and I said, "What's up, Kyle or Dan?" I wasn't sure which one. Before I really got to know them.
And did you get a? No, that's the other guy.
Yeah.
Very similar offensive profile, low batting average, good on base, lots of slug in terms of home runs. Foul. Two and two on Kyle. What's going on with the offense?
Kyle's more athletic, I think, than Vogelbach. Probably best served as a DH. I don't know. A couple days ago, I think there's some bad luck, a lot of hard outs. Yesterday they just weren't able to get the big knock.
Vogelback gets him, and did you see what he did? Ran right into him. Hey, Cub fans. Well,
good shot.
Here's Russell. Playing short with no Baez. Deep to center. Late break by Fraley, and he can't get it. It's a double. The 100th career double for Addison Russell.
Well, that would help the offense find the barrel a little more often. A couple days ago, there was some hard contact for outs. Yesterday, the quality of contact was not particularly good. Took some walks against Gio Gonzalez, but weren't able to really capitalize.
Lucroy. Batting 8th today.
The other thing that's wrong with the offense, and this is not an excuse, it's just an explanation, and it'll be a challenge for all hitters now that we're in September with expanded rosters and all the available arms out of the bullpens. You're not going to get as many multiple looks at a starting pitcher unless he's having a good game. So that in itself is a problem. Gio Gonzalez lifted after 3 innings yesterday. He had not allowed a hit or a run, but he walked 4, and then it was a parade of relievers for the Brewers.
There was no marching band, but it definitely was a parade.
Yeah, and it just allows managers to play the matchup game. Well, if you've got extra position players, then you can pinch hit and try to get a favorable platoon matchup that way. That is true. But that whole pinch hitting gig is not easy.
2-1 on Lucroy. Pitcher next. Gordon covering. Russell back. Mets are pounding the Nationals 7-0. They're in the 6th in D.C. Cardinals have an early lead 2-0 in the 3rd over the Giants. That game being played in St. Louis. Phillies 2, Reds 1 in Cincy. 3rd inning. Garrett Cole against Adrian Hauser in about an hour in Milwaukee. Astros Brewers. Bounce to Vogelback, and he'll flip to the pitcher. Sheffield covering. Runner at 3rd, 2 outs for Hendricks. Cubs fans, there's still time to get tickets to the final interleague matchup of the year when the Cubs host the Mariners again tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. Good seats are still available. Go to Cubs.com and get your tickets today. Kyle 8 out of 43. That's a 186 batting average. 105 in his career. High for ball 1. Sheffield pitching in a National League park for the first time. In fact, when he bats in the top of the 3rd, it will be his first pro plate appearance. Never hit even at the minor league level. So in other words, he's not used to facing pitchers. 1-1, which may be an advantage, right? This may treat him like any other hitter.
Yeah, I would think that Kyle would see a couple more sliders in this sequence.
Contact made, but Moore, the shortstop, will throw him out, and the Cubs have left 3 through 2. Nothing here on Labor Day.
Insect droppings, skin cells, pet hair, dead mice are just some of the surprise guests on What's in Your Air Vents. Time to kick these unwanted roommates out before allergies, headaches, fatigue, and nausea settle in for good. Call QC Vent Pro to clean the air ducts of your home or workplace. Using video camera inspection, Vent Pro will show you what's lurking in your vents. Go to QCVentPro.com or call
531-5129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
La Finca Authentic Mexican Restaurant and Grocery. Get a real taste of traditional Mexican dishes like La Finca's huarache, mojarra frita, and pambazo. On weekends, enjoy our special carnitas, barbacoa, birria, and the best menudo in town. Plus, tamales every day. La Finca has a wide selection of the best ingredients for your home recipes, from fresh-cut meats at the best prices to fresh produce and grocery. We're open 7 days a week. La Finca Mexican Restaurant and Grocery in Davenport.
Quit throwing money away. Save money instead.
The new unlimited plan from U.S. Cellular is now just $30, the best value in wireless. Plus, our award-winning network just got even faster.
It's time to stop wasting money.
Visit U.S. Cellular today and get the best value in wireless. Unlimited data for only $30 a month on a network ranked #1 for network quality performance. Building your next generation network.
Celebrating America's workforce. Happy Labor Day.
Time now for Hometown Heroes, brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, your biggest hometown fans. Standing with you through it all, duly minute Hall of Famer Lee Arthur Smith, honored here before the ball game yesterday. There's the mayor with a proclamation. Len was down there emceeing this event.
Yeah, it was fun. Great to see all the guys, and wonderful honor for Lee. I don't know if we can get a shot of Bobby Dernier, but he had a good summer look. Hey, Chicagoland viewers, time for the Subway third inning triple play promotion. Text Subway to 97999 right now, and the 300th texter will win a $30 gift card to a Subway restaurant in the Chicagoland area. Subway, make it what you want. I was chatting with the Sarge, who is always impeccably dressed. And I noticed Bobby D had white shoes, and kind of a real light summer look. And I said to Sarge, he's getting this outfit in just in the nick of time, right? One day before Labor Day. Yep. And he said if this were next weekend, he'd wear the same thing.
That's just his look. It's his signature look. Right. Sarge is always rocking the good hat game.
You get different opinions on whether you can wear white pants or white shoes after Labor Day. Braden Bishop takes a strike. Came off the injured list Sunday. He had been out since early June with a lacerated spleen.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's scary. Missed nearly 3 months. He had been hit by a pitch in a AAA game, and then they discovered the issue a few days later while he was playing in a big league game. He just didn't feel comfortable and had to come out, and they identified the problem. Two and two on him.
At AAA this year, batted .293 and 7 home runs.
Look, a lacerated spleen is not good, but it's almost just the way the words sound make it sound really bad, right? Lacerated spleen just sounds like one of the worst things you could ever go through.
The kid with the Rockies, didn't he?
David Dahl.
Yeah, injured his spleen as well.
I believe he may have even ruptured his. Yeah, he did. He had to have it removed. Called strike 3 on the fastball.
Now the professor taking these young Mariner hitters to school. A handful of occasions now where they clearly are sitting changeup. That's the reputation pitch for Hendricks, so they don't want to get beat by the changeup, don't want to get fooled. They're going to let that ball travel, and then it's too late to pull the trigger on the heater.
Sheffield takes the strike. definitely a different routine for Sheffield having to bat. I talked to Kyle earlier this year before he pitched in an American League park, and he said it is strange to not hit. Being an NL pitcher gets him on the changeup. Cubs fans purchase 50-50 raffle tickets online within the Chicago city limits. Win half of the net proceeds from the game's raffle ticket sales, with the other half benefiting Cubs charities. Visit Cubs.com/raffle now to secure your tickets. Smith takes a strike. He got off to a really slow start. Final day of April, he got sent to the minors. He was hitting 165 at the time. Returned a couple weeks later. Hot of late, came in with 4 consecutive multi-hit games, 9 for 17. Inside for a ball.
It's also an X-ray. X/ray. EX. First came to the big leagues with Atlanta in 2016. Originally drafted and signed by the Padres, so he's bounced around a wee bit.
Smith is aboard and definitely a threat to run. Maybe Kyle could borrow his X. Go with the Jimi Hendrix spelling. Maybe for a start.
Would be willing to give his up. So the one guy you tell yourself, right, whatever you do, don't walk Malik Smith, and then Kyle ends up walking him. Hendricks has an outstanding pickoff move, and Smith has measured a pretty sizable lead.
Huge lead. And he's out. He thinks he got back. So we will wait.
You can kind of see that coming.
Yeah, Kyle's got a great move.
Went for that back corner, and he believes he was in there. Scott Service is asking for a little time for his guys to review it. He will not challenge.
So Smith picked off. Still 0-0.
This is Dick Lindstrom, and welcome to Lindstrom's, your brand source, home-owned TV and appliance store for Galesburg and Western Illinois. You know the warm, sticky days of spring and summer are the times for refrigerator failure. But never fear, quick delivery of a new Whirlpool French door or side-by-side can solve that major headache. And the new models in black, white, stainless, and black stainless are truly awesome. And now with special pricing on many models, this is the time to shop Whirlpool at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
There's a lot of trucking companies throwing out these same words. Respect, home time, fair pay, great equipment. These words have actual meaning though, and here we actually mean what we say.
Call Wingert today.
Come, experience the Weber way. At Weber Auto Group, our lot has grown. So has our family. We work with you to find the best fully inspected vehicle with the best pricing and in-house financing. We treat you right.
That's the Weber way. My dad personally chooses every vehicle that arrives in our newly expanded lot. And we always have our 30-day Weber warranty.
Experience the Weber way at Weber Auto Group.
If you're looking for a used car, we've got your baby.
Download the free WQAD News app today on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV.
Cub fans, don't forget to check out the Cubs blog at WGNTV.com, presented by Nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Get to enjoy knowing Vuk as much as you do. The jingle Nationwide is on your side.
Hayward, Castellanos, and Bryant against Justice Sheffield. Ball one to Jason, who lined to left his first time up.
It's kind of ironic that two guys named Sheffield have won that Gatorade National Player of the Year, but they're not related.
Right? How about Justice Sheffield was briefly a teammate of Aaron Judge. John Sterling's dream, man. All rise. 1-2 on Hayward.
The Cardinals had that reliever a couple years ago with Sheriff, right?
Yeah. Hayward strikes out. They've got Ryan Court, former Cub farmhand, on their September roster as well.
This kid throughout his minor league career, considering one of the top prospects in each system he was with, first Cleveland, then New York, now Seattle. He's only 23.
Castellanos, deep center. Fraley can't get it. And off his feet, the ball sitting right there, so it'll be a double for Castellanos. 47 doubles, a career high. Well, Fraley is fortunate he didn't get injured, and also the fact the ball ended up sitting right next to where he was. And that would have been at least a triple.
Yeah, once he left his feet, he started to worry about him going headlong into the bricks. And you have to love the effort, the sellout. But yeah, he caught a break as that ball.
Big break.
Settled right there.
So Nick is 2 out of 2, and the batter is Bryant. Swing and a miss on a high fastball.
So the challenge for this young left-hander going forward, not just today, but you look at his numbers, you look at the scouting report on him, it talks about swinging this slider, lack of fastball command. If you can start to command the fastball and have a somewhat passable changeup, that would be the path to top of the rotation type guy. The changeup there.
So working up and down here in this sequence. Long pause, now an 0-2, and he got him. His third strikeout, and it'll be left up to Rizzo. Softly served one in the left for a base hit in the opening inning. Second start back after missing basically a week with a tight back. almost got drilled. So they'll bring up Garcia with 2 men on. 24th hit by pitch, 142nd of his career. Helps your on base percentage, but it doesn't feel good.
Feeling like a little nerve thing going on because he was like, hey, check this out. He was like, he's doing a little show and tell there. And Murphy, the catcher.
Swing and a miss on the changeup.
Garcia strikeout victim last time. The biggest mistake Sheffield could make here would probably to throw him the fastball in the strike zone.
Rizzo still shaking that right arm. He is the Cubs all-time leader in that department. You can just pretty much count on about 20 a year. Stands right on top of the plate. 0-2 on Garcia. He tried it again, and it's low.
I think he would go back to that changeup if they trusted his ability to execute it.
So he passes Frank Chance for the all-time lead and hit by pitches. That's funny. It's a big deal when you've got a franchise history that dates back to 1876. That gets through, and both runners advance.
Probably a wild pitch. The ball was in the dirt, but one that certainly should have been blocked by Murphy. Dropping that backside, he rises up and the ball squirts through the 5-hole.
Garcia back to a 2-2 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Like the slider got him. 2 more stranded. 0-0.
Bullpen. Ghosting is bad. Don't ghost. Just tell them what's wrong.
How much dogs do you have?
I got 7 dogs.
Welcome to Bay versus Ball Player. Today we are going to find out who knows Chris Bryant the best.
All right, roll over.
You need something you can run to that makes you happy.
The guy who really started me out was friends with Sam, and then I knew Ray playing guitar. He gave me a guitar. But anyway, Ray was one of my first mentors because he's just a great guitarist. And then I hooked up with Sam, and Sam was like, we did all kinds of stuff together, and it really turned out to be a really good part of my life, actually.
An egg. Maybe some butter. Put it in the oven to bake. Ingredients, but I'm keeping them as a secret. It's really fun to cook food.
To learn about Bright Directions College Savings, its investment objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available online. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan.
I can tell you only a little bit.
Today, millions of people are building a life in recovery from mental and substance use disorders, helping themselves and helping each other, with friends, family, and community lending their strength and support. Join the Voices for Recovery. Together we are stronger. For confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders, call 1-800-662-HELP.
The fourth inning is brought to you by Wendy's. Get the new Wendy's Made to Crave cheeseburgers delivered through DoorDash and discover new flavors to crave. Delivery available at participating Wendy's. Fraley cuts and misses.
Curveball has looked good for Kyle here today. Important to mix that third pitch in. Talked a lot about it with Quintana over the last couple of years when he uses his changeup at least 10% of the time, makes everything else play a little bit better. And I think the same thing for Kyle with the curveball. Now, he's been so good with that fastball changeup combination because he has such good location and movement. But the curveball just makes him a little bit better.
That'll stay fair. Play got him at first. Hendricks didn't have much time. Great to see Ryan Court back in the big leagues. Made his major league debut earlier this season with Seattle. Spent last year playing for AAA Iowa. Went to spring training the last 2 years with the Cubs. He got released in March. Then about a month later he hooked on with the Sugarland Skeeters of the Independent Atlantic League. Was there a brief time and then signed with the Mariners. This is his 8th pro season. He's a product of Dundee Crown High School in Carpentersville, Illinois. Went to Illinois State. And when he was playing in the Red Sox system, he attended the Cubs World Series parade because he grew up a Cubs fan. So he just got called up again with the rosters expanding, and he said probably 20 family and friends will be here today and tomorrow. And he was thrilled to be at Wrigley Field as a big league player for the first time. Seager rounds to Garcia.
Hopefully Scott Service gets him a start, or at least an at-bat or two in this series.
Yeah, good guy, and you always root for the local guys. And he was impressive in spring training. He plays multiple positions. He catches the ball, and he's just been waiting for his chance. Murphy, 2 outs, nobody on. Probably thinking one thing, right?
Go big.
Left field bleachers.
Yeah.
Pitch to Handle and fouled it. That'll be a fair ball. Kind of a swinging bunt. Lucroy pounces on it. Mariners go 1, 2, 3 for the second time.
Really? It's car buying season at Nissan's Bottom Line Model Year-End event. Save big on the last of our 2019s, like the Tech Advanced Rogue. Get 0% financing for up to 36 months on Nissan Rogue.
Who doesn't love the smell of meat on the grill? Meet a Guy in a Grill. Have Grill will travel for your next event. A Guy in a Grill's catering menu is extensive and comes along with all the fixins and sides you could ever want. Steak, salmon, ribs, chicken, and pork just tastes better coming off our grill. For a crowd of 50 and less to a guest list of 1,000, A Guy in a Grill caters lunch, dinner, picnics, fundraisers, and weddings. Check us out at aguyandagrill.com/catering.
Goods Furniture is a Midwest destination that turns your furniture shopping into an exciting experience that you'll never forget. With radiant displays and multiple levels of furniture spanning 3 city blocks. Goods Furniture, only in Kewanee, Illinois.
Quit throwing money away. Save money instead.
The new unlimited plan from US Cellular is now just $30, the best value in wireless. Plus, our award-winning network just got even faster.
It's time to stop wasting money.
Visit US Cellular today and get the best value in wireless. Unlimited data for only $30 a month on a network ranked #1 for network quality performance. Building your next generation network.
White Sox, Indians.
Tuesday at 6 on MyTV 8-3.
Really? It's car buying season at Nissan's Bottom Line Model Year-End event. Save big on the last of our 2019s, like the Tech Advanced Rogue. Get 0% financing for up to 36 months on Nissan Rogue.
Welcome back. Scoreless tie. We talked about Schwarber and Vogelbach, good friends. Kyle gave him a nice friendly nudge after a ground out. And got a great tweet from Patrick Isbell. So back when they were teammates, can you tell who's who, JD?
Yeah, Schwarber's on the left. But, yeah, I mean, Vogelbach wasn't quite as big then as he is now.
So Schwarber will bat for the second time. 0-0. We're in the fourth. That is a strike from Sheffield. Kyle has hit many balls almost onto Sheffield this season. 32 home runs.
We got a Sheffield Addison matchup coming next.
Yeah.
Leaning heavily on that slide ball, and the hope is as this game goes along, the Cubs start to recognize that pitch a little bit, lay off of it, force him into the strike zone with something else.
7th major league appearance, 3rd start. He's gone 3-1 on Schwarber. There's Addison next. Big leg kick in the pitch, and that's a leadoff walk. Check out the variety of luxury premier options Wrigley Field has to offer for your next client, corporate, or family function, like the all-inclusive Fannie Mae Bleacher Suite, Wrigley Field's largest luxury suite, located above the center field batter's eye. For more details, visit Cubs.com/premier. Russell doubled to center in the second. Third baseman Kyle Seager backs up a few steps. And the pitch called strike.
Sheffield's previous start was against the Yankees. He went 4 1/3. Allowed 5 runs on 6 hits. A couple of home runs. No surprise there with that Yankee club.
Good knockdown by the catcher Murphy.
Start number 1 5 days prior to that one against Toronto, a no decision in which he went 4 innings, allowed 3 runs. So if you're in the kind of the state that the Mariners are in, it certainly makes sense to get this guy some starts. Get his feet wet at the big league level.
These games are all big now. 26 to go, including this afternoon. But the Cardinals and the Phillies are both leading their games. Cubs are chasing the Cardinals in the division, and their closest pursuer in the wild card, the Phillies. 1-2. Low and in. How about the Cardinals? 5 games in less than 3 full days.
Yeah, and Cincinnati as well. When Cincinnati had to travel, they returned home to play the Phillies. Cardinals stayed home to play the Giants.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 5 strikeouts for Sheffield. Lucroy 0 for 1. Very active day yesterday, blocking pitches in the dirt. And he's really good at it. Some good self-deprecation. I said, nice job back there yesterday. He said, well, if I can't hit any, I better block them. And he went 0 for 1 with a walk, so it wasn't like he was bad. That deflected off the pitcher. Hopefully he's all right. Lucroy with a base hit to center. That ball was absolutely smoked.
Scott Service and one of the members of the Mariners training staff out to have a look.
Just a glancing blow, maybe off the nameplate on the back.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. That's what it looked like to me.
The shoulder.
Yeah, top of the left shoulder.
He's very fortunate.
So there's 2 pieces of that play where you worry about one, just the ball hitting him, and then the tumble to the ground. You can land awkwardly and tweak something.
Cubs 0 for their last 21 with men in scoring position. It's the pitcher Hendricks at the plate with 1 away. We'll go back, and Seager already pinched. Thinking Kyle may bunt.
He might. There's a good chance he won't.
It's foul.
I'm a little bit surprised. Cubs, Joe usually likes to play it aggressively in these situations with 1 out in the inning. Hayward on deck, who's been struggling with a left-handed pitcher on the mound.
Popped up, foul ground caught by Moore. Where a teammate pats him on the backside and said, nice job not to hit into a double play. Hayward with 2 outs. Ben Zobrist back and was in the on-deck circle when the game ended yesterday. Likely to get a start tomorrow night. And Felix Hernandez on the mound for the Mariners. Javi Baez may not see any action until Thursday in Milwaukee as he battles this sore left thumb.
Yeah, I would think Zobrist would get in there for an at-bat at some point today. You mentioned the start tomorrow, and Joe said there's a good chance he's going to play a good bit.
Could lead off tomorrow too.
Over the weekend in Milwaukee.
This was the Baez injury. At first, it was the neck. Then found out that it was the left thumb that ended up really bothering him. In the air to left, it's deep and caught. Bishop, as we said, can go get him. Plays a lot of center, and he makes the catch in left to end the threat.
How did Necker's Jewelers earn a spot in the top 1% of independent jewelers nationwide? By providing you with one of the largest collections of diamonds and mountings in the country. With an expert gemologist hand-selecting every diamond, ensuring you get more value for your dollar and a diamond that is just right for you and your budget. By adding sparkle to your big moments for over a century. When you want the right diamond on her left hand, head to Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
Get our biggest discounts during the Dog Days of Summer Sale at Mills Chevrolet. Traverse up to $7,000 off. Equinox up to $8,000 off. Tahoe or Suburban up to $10,000 off. Silverado up to $13,000 off. Or get 0% financing during the Dog Days of Summer Sale.
Get it all at Mills Chevrolet, the Quad Cities' premier Chevy dealer on North Elmore in Davenport.
We got one guy down, our brother's down, but guess what? There's 41 other guys that are going to step up.
See the hard work and determination these players put in every single game Friday nights on the Quad Cities' only half-hour high school sports show. The Score, Friday nights at 10:30 on WQAD News 8.
Cubs baseball brought to you by Budweiser. Take some out to the ball game. Jason Hayward, couple of bids to end his offer, lining out twice and being robbed by Braden Bishop. So he has now tied his career long 0 for 24. Vogelback takes a strike. Scoreless tie, 5th inning.
You mentioned the similarities between Vogelbach and Schwarber. The other one is the approach at the plate. Vogelbach, like Schwarber, has got a real good eye, discipline, doesn't go out of the zone very often. And take a lot of pitches. So the walk rate is high, the strikeout rate is high. He's not up there just hacking. He's looking to drive the ball.
5th in the AL with his 81 walks. A couple of curves missing. It's 3-1. It's Dylan Moore on deck. Three and 2. We've got a Dylan Hendricks matchup coming up. Swing and a miss. Vogelback is out. 5 strikeouts for Kyle.
The ability to command that changeup, back-to-back changeups, one looking and then perfectly placed, dipping down below the knees, the big guy out in front.
What do you got, Dylan or Hendricks? Music.
Stylistically, for me, would be Dylan.
Yeah, that's tough, though. This ball is fair. It'll rattle around in the corner. Moore to second, and he'll stop there with a double. That is their second hit of the ball game. Just fair. As that line hugs the sidewall.
Moore, the first Mariner to reach scoring position here this afternoon. Gordon, a lazy fly to left, his first try.
He has missed time with a wrist and a quad this season, on the IL twice. His father, Flash, pitched for the Cubs at one time. He drives this one out toward the gap, and Hayward will not get it. And the Mariners will grab the lead. Gordon streaks into second with a double.
The ball not all that well struck, but well placed by D. Gordon, and the Mariners, despite the Cubs having all the chances to draw first blood down off the end of the bat.
Gordon now 31, but he just glides around the bases. He's got to keep an eye on him even at second. Here's the pitch to Bishop, swinging strike.
Yeah, in this situation with one out and the pitcher on deck, this would be a good time to try to swipe third base. Force the Cubs to pull the infield in for Bishop.
Strikes out, and it will bring up the pitcher. But first, let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. I'm going to cheat on my question, Dylan or Hendricks. I'll go with Hendricks playing Dylan's All Along the Watchtower. Great song.
Yeah.
Dylan wrote it. I like Hendricks' version better. Oh, and 2.
Sheffield a little bewildered up there. Want to get careless though.
Swing and a miss to end the inning, but back-to-back doubles, and the Mariners are out on top.
Tired of uneven concrete? Atlas Concrete Raising uses lightweight polyfoam. Use foam, not mud. Virtually lasts forever. Ready to use the same day. Less invasive than mudjacking. Call to set up a free estimate. Atlas Concrete Raising. atlasraising.com.
Quit throwing money away. Save money instead.
The new unlimited plan from US Cellular is now just $30. The best value in wireless. Plus, our award-winning network just got even faster.
It's time to stop wasting money.
Visit US Cellular today and get the best value in wireless. Unlimited data for only $30 a month on a network ranked #1 for network quality performance. Building your next generation network.
100% electric performance. 0 emissions. Quieter than anything else like it. We just added 5 more electric buses to our expanding fleet for a total of 8. Cleaner and quieter for everybody. Electric transit is the future, and it's here.
Get ready for the Midwest's favorite marathon. The TBK Bank Quad Cities Marathon is happening on Sunday, September 22nd. The event features multiple events for runners and walkers. Visit qcmarathon.org and get registered today. The TBK Bank Quad Cities Marathon. Run the river. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Uneven concrete tripping you up? Atlas Concrete Raising uses lightweight polyfoam. Use foam, not mud. Lightweight, ready to use the same day. Commercial and residential. Call for a free estimate. Atlas Concrete Raising. atlasraising.com.
Bud Fan Cam brought to you by Budweiser. Takes them out to the ball game. JD asked for it. We're going to give it to him.
Playing at my house, I'll show you the ropes, kid, show you the ropes. Got a bus and a trailer at my house, I'll show you the ropes, kid, show you the ropes. I bought 15 cases for my house.
LCD sound system. Might that make your playlist?
I like that tune, yeah.
Daft Punk is playing My House.
I always love the fact that we get a shot of somebody dancing on the fan cam to the music we're listening to.
Right.
As if it's in their head.
Cubs trail 1-0.
Amazing production.
I agree.
Television work, just incredible. Well, single double so far for Nick today. What another one. Kid's got a good slider, man. It's I don't want to get too giddy here, but you think back to the likes of Ron Guidry. Not a real big guy. The Gator had that good downer slider, similar in stature to this kid.
I think sometimes what happens, right? You've got, he's been one of the top prospects on whatever organization he's been in. Indians, Yankees, now Seattle. But then you come up to the big league level and you struggle a little bit on a small sample size, and you got to remember there's a reason he was a first-round pick, and he's only 23.
Yeah, and it may have been, I don't know, I haven't talked to anybody in their organization. I mentioned about his struggles at AAA and then the demotion to AA. Obviously, you would think you do better at AA than AAA, and he did, but the difference in the ERA is about 4 runs. So it was almost like a message was delivered. You need to kind of step up your game here, and clearly he did.
Sharply hit on the ground, but it's gobbled up by Moore. And Castellanos retired for the first time.
Stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Budweiser. Takes him out to the ball game. That man, Zach Miller, will sing the stretch here this afternoon.
Got a great hand as he threw out the first pitch.
No doubt this kid will have an opportunity to compete for a spot in the Mariners rotation next spring.
Inside to Bryant.
King Felix Hernandez will pitch for the Mariners tomorrow.
Due to be a free agent. This is his 15th season in the big leagues, all as a Seattle Mariner. And he will face John Lester. 33 against 35.
A couple of big resumes.
Oh, yeah.
Going tomorrow.
Should be fun. John is from Washington State. From Tacoma. Hometown Puyallup. Went to Bellarmine High in Tacoma.
Maybe a strikeout victim last time. He's just having a hard time picking up the spin on that slider. He's not the only one.
Rizzo next. 3-2 on Bryant. Let's see what Murphy draws up. He wants a slider. And he got him. A cluster at the bottom of the zone. Very effective. Our safe replay of the game brought to you by IDOT, reminding you safe driving habits really are a matter of life or death. Learn more at lifeordeathillinois.com. Not necessarily life or death, but ouch. Another owie for Anthony Rizzo. He is the Cubs all-time leader in hit by pitches. 138 as a Cub.
We should have a trophy fashioned in the shape of an ice bag to give to him. Stop the game and present him with a giant Band-Aid.
His hit by pitch total says 2015 30, 16, 24, 20, and now 24. Two and one.
Pretty good pass at that heater. Having been shut out the last 2 days and having some opportunities go by here today, there's a tendency to start to press. And that's one of the things the Cub hitters are going to have to fight against, especially in situations where they have men on base.
And hit again.
Trying to throw a front door slider. Matching bruises up there on their left arm.
Sheffield draws the ire of the Wrigley Field crowd. Jeff asks a good question on Twitter. Is it hit by pitches or hits by pitch? That's always fun. I'm going to go hit by pitches. Brothers-in-law hit by pitches.
Remember, there was a movement a few years back. People wanted to say RBI.
Right.
RBIs.
I don't like when they say RBI as a plural. It's RBIs. That's what we do. That's where I'm yelling at the clouds. That's just how we do it. Flied out instead of flew out. We got our own language in this great game. We spell socks with an X in baseball. 2-2.
Robel. It was a strange journey from Italy to the big leagues. just put up monster numbers down in the minor leagues this year. And came out of nowhere with that power. And got exposed when he got up here, the off-speed stuff. That's an adjustment he's going to have to make.
He's in there today because Baez is out. It moved Russell to short. Ball 4. So without a hit, the Cubs mount a 2-out threat. Paul Davis, the pitching coach, will head out. Tomorrow, the Cubs are celebrating the year of Chicago. Fans who purchase through the Cubs special ticket offers page will receive a picture frame. A portion of net proceeds from this offer will be donated to the League of Chicago Theaters Foundation. For more info, visit Cubs.com/special ticket offers.
Hey, they got a Schwarber meter there.
Matt Whistler is up.
Bullpen 11 strong for the Mariners these days.
Yep, the clubhouses these days put up a no vacancy sign. The extra players here in September. One and one.
And imagine Scott Service would be thrilled to get Sheffield through 5 here this afternoon.
So the Astros are in Milwaukee. Justin Verlander with a no-hitter yesterday. Garrett Cole pitches today. Richard Justice just sent out this tweet. The top 3 qualifiers in the American League in ERA: Verlander, Cole, Miley. The only team to have the top 3 in the AL, the 1954 Indians. What a year. Cubs will be rooting for the Astros this week. 2-2.
How'd the Cubs finish in 16?
They might have had
1-3-4, 1-3-5, something like that.
Yeah, they had a bunch. Hendricks led the big leagues that year with a 2-13. Popped up, but this will get out of play.
I think that's one of the things that gets lost. You know, 17, 18, and now 19 Cubs constantly compared to 2016 Cubs, and the prevailing narrative this year has been it's on the hitters, lack of production, too many empty at bats with runners in scoring position. But when you think back to that club and how well they pitched, how that starting pitching was significantly better than league average. They're #1 in the National League. Well, #1 in all of baseball.
Hendricks Lester went 1-2 in the NL. Jake Arrieta finished 10th. Another 2-2. We'll have to wait. Rizzo hit by a pitch. Garcia walked. Now a 2-2 to Schwarber, called strike 3. As he leans on his bat. 1-0 Seattle after 5.
APJ explodes.
My reputation is impeccable.
And we've shaved the best for last.
Oh, no way, Dean's back.
New Bachelor in Paradise, ABC tonight and tomorrow.
You from around here?
Born and raised. You?
Oh, Afghanistan.
Bull. Your dog tags don't match the name on your credit card. Until you get your lies straight, only one of us is getting lucky tonight. Cheers.
Yeah.
Stumptown premieres September 25th on ABC.
Insect droppings, skin cells, pet hair, dead mice are just some of the surprise guests on What's in Your Air Vents. Time to kick these unwanted roommates out before allergies, headaches, fatigue, and nausea settle in for good. Call QC Vent Pro to clean the air ducts of your home or workplace. Using video camera inspection, Vent Pro will show you what's lurking in your vents. Go to QCVentPro.com or call
531-5129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
Discover a place where you can enjoy delicious eats and stylish shops. Get close to nature or hold the past in your heart. That's Uniquely Dixon. From the finest of visual and performing arts to world-class festivals, there's plenty to do in Dixon.
So if you're looking for a day of fun with family and friends, or a place you can call home, come see how Dixon can be uniquely yours.
Live, work, play the Dixon way. Discover Dixon.com.
It's the QC's favorite craft beer event. The JCs of the Quad Cities Brew Ha Ha. Sample the best local and regional beers. All proceeds support local charities. Brew Ha Ha.
White Sox, Indians.
Tuesday at 6 on MyTV 8-3.
The 6th inning is brought to you by Meyer. When we support the home team, we all win. Big Labor Day crowd here at Wrigley Field. Mariners lead this game 1-0 on a D. Gordon RBI double in the 5th. Top of the order in the 6th, starting with Smith. We've got a little Labor Day trivia for you. 7 players with 100 games played as a Cub and a Mariner.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Scott Service. He didn't play for the Mariners. He's managing them, though. He's managed them more than 100 games.
I really paid close attention to the Mariners over these many years.
That's not an excuse.
No. Well, it is kind of.